welcome back to my channel. Well, I guess I should say welcome to my channel because this is my first official video in a long time on this page, A whole new girl. Like, I don't even know who that other girl was. So look, I got something that I know everybody's gonna want because y'all always ask the same damn questions, literally. And honestly, it was so long ago at this point. Like, I'ma just keep it a buck with y'all. We about to smoke a little bit, and I'm about to just keep it a buck because, like, I'm gonna give the people what they want, and I know this is what y'all want. So, of course, we have the Q&A of the questions that I get asked the most. And then I added in a couple questions that I asked people on my Twitter for some current stuff. But I know what y'all always asking. So we're just gonna get right into it. So the first question is, what's your favorite city? Now, when it comes to like travel and stuff like that, like, I honestly can't say I have a favorite city because I've been to so many different places. I've been traveling since I was young, so I've been to so many different places, but honestly, out of all the places that I've been, I feel like the place I probably had the most fun, and I know it's not a city, but state-wise, I would have to probably say Florida because Florida's lit. I don't know about the people in Florida, but Florida itself is lit. I've been in for spring break a couple times, and then I just been there. So I don't have a favorite city, but I'm gonna say Florida because there's a couple cities in Florida that I like too. Number 2, how long were you at 304? That was like a while ago, and honestly, that was the question that literally popped up the most. I don't know why. What type of time y'all on? But when I was doing that back in my old school days, I really don't have a time limit on how long I was in it. Like, girl, you don't be just counting the days. Like, I've been to 304 for 10 days. I've been to 304 for 326 days. I don't count that. I don't know. For some time, I guess. However long, I guess, whenever I was popping my coochie. I don't know. For some time. That y'all always ask me that, and I always be wondering why you be asking me that. I feel like if you want to somebody that I used to probably mess with back in my square days, y'all probably be like, oh, let me see if it don't matter. Mind your business. What made you retire? Honestly, I just feel like being a retiring 304, it was just, I'm ready to branch off. I was ready to just branch off into other things. I feel like you're not always going to do that forever. And that's like the thing, like, people don't understand. That's just you feel me, do your big one, you feel me, and you get to where you need to be. Like, you don't stay there forever. That's not something that you should stay there forever for. It don't take 10 plus years, you feel me? It don't take 10 plus years. If you still got you out there for 10 plus years, baby, you need to choose up. But anywho, so yeah, I just feel like I wanted to take a different path in my life and do something different with myself. I fuck with the politics and stuff like that, and I really fuck with, like, as y'all know, obviously the content. I'm an OnlyFans model, all of that. So I prefer that. Honestly, it's like less shit I have to deal with. It's less dangerous. Like, it's way less, it's legal. Like, it's hella reasons why. And to be honest, like, it's 2025. Honestly, y'all need to find y'all new hustle too, because I ain't gonna hold you up that, no. And when I wrote this down, I knew I didn't really want to answer it. But I'm gonna answer it only because I'm gonna say something with it. The next question is, what's the scariest thing that ever happened to you? I hate when y'all ask these questions or any type of sex work, like, not just for, like, strippers, girls in brothels, like, you feel any type of sex work, y'all always be asking these questions like, what's the scariest thing that happened to you? Honestly, I feel like the scariest thing that ever happened to me is somebody hit me up and thinking that they wasn't gonna give me that. Like, you feel me? Like, that's probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. But no, on some real shit, probably like, I got robbed before at gunpoint a couple times. You know, shit happens. So probably, honestly, probably that. Like, probably just getting robbed. It gets sticky out there. You feel me? It gets sticky. All right. Next question. Have you ever met a millionaire? Crazy part is, I actually met a millionaire for the first time before when I ever was a 304. I used to work at this bank, and there was this black woman that came in or whatever. She had a regular car. She looked regular, like just regular everyday person. And I'm looking at her account, and I did the math in my head. It was a little over $1 million. And I'm looking at her, she's looking at me like, girl, what's up? And I'm looking like, girl, clock that T. The first millionaire I ever met was actually a black woman. That's the crazy part. Being a OnlyFans model, stuff like that, I honestly really can't say, because it's like being in certain places, like, yeah, but it's like, I feel like you would think that it would look like something that is, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you would think that somebody who has that amount of money would really and truly seriously look like that. No, they look like regular people. I feel like the more money, the more regular they look like. But that's anywho. I want to know who asked this one. How many people have you had sex with? Who asked this question? We go. How in the absolute fuck am I supposed to know? I think it's like 6 though. But you know, you gotta add 5. Whenever a female tell you a number, add 5. So 6 plus 5, I think that's 11. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 11. So like probably like 11 people. Not that many, you know, a little much, I know, but hey, don't judge me, don't slut shame me. Right, the next one. What is the freakiest thing a client has ever asked you for? Honestly, on OnlyFans, they ask for more like OnlyFans. I feel like on OnlyFans they ask for more like you got more. It's more likely that people are gonna ask you something like a fetish or something like that compared to. So it's like, honestly, on the OnlyFans side, I genuinely feel like, ooh, there was this guy. Listen, and this is like years ago. There was this guy who I had like, if you know, you know me. I actually did OnlyFans before, and then I just stopped that shit. But basically, I had this guy, and he would like pay, and he would send me like what type of underwear he would want me to wear. When I go to Victoria's Secret, get us in the picture, make sure that's the one he really like, you know. Go get the underwear. I'll wear them for him. You feel me? Send it to him, and then he would send it back to me, a picture of him wearing the underwear that I just had. I did that a few times, actually. There's no judgment over here. If the check clear, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Hey, there's no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. Everybody has their own kinks. Is it easier being an OnlyFans model? No. In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. Like, I feel like yes, because you really don't, I feel like you really, I feel like with OnlyFans compared to the other one, like, you don't leave, like, as much. You don't, like, I could literally be in another city at any time, whatever. Here, like, no, you don't leave as much. It is, like, more to do because before what I was like, it's like you have to constantly do the same thing. You do the same thing over and over again. You just kind of get better at doing the same thing over and over again. And essentially, OnlyFans is like, not only are you kind of doing the same thing over and over again, but you have to always come up with new shit. So you have to be very creative all the time because you obviously want to stand out. So it's like that part can be a little overwhelming. Always having to like come up with new stuff. Constantly keeping the content rolling, obviously. Especially because, I mean, people pay to be there, so you gotta keep it rolling. Would you recommend being a 304 or an OnlyFans model to anybody? Obviously, I would recommend being an OnlyFans model. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, what kind of question is that? Obviously, I would recommend being an OnlyFans model. Obviously, it's safer. It's legal, obviously. And on top of that, I feel like you have a little tad bit more control compared to that. Like, I feel like you have a little bit more, you feel me? Like, it's in a more of a controlled setting. So, honestly, obviously, I would say OnlyFans model. And the next one, do I still get turned on? Well, I'm on right now, so like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? No, but honestly, duh, I'm human. Like, what the fuck? Do you think porn stars and stuff like they don't like duh? I'm pretty sure compared to an average person, nowhere near as much. It does, of course, it will. It does affect like your sex drive because it's like obviously if you had a whole day of getting your shit stuffed and all of that, you're probably not gonna want to get stuffed either. Like again, you know, like so it can definitely slow. I feel like it can definitely slow down your sex drive, but I don't know about everybody. I don't speak for everybody, but I do sometimes. Sometimes I gotta diddle my skittle. Okay, let's move on. Right, I see this. Tore up. What was the most fun part about being a 304? I'm gonna compare that to OnlyFans, but honestly, we're gonna get back to that because I don't know. But being an OnlyFans model, I feel like just like it's more freedom compared to that. Like I feel like you have more freedom, and it's like you can be like more creative. You can come up with new stuff, do new things, like come up with new challenges. There's all types of stuff I feel like you can do. Different people you can meet, different places you can go. Like I don't know. I feel like it's more creative more than anything. And what's my favorite type of content to make? You like Krabby Patty, Squidward? Honestly, I really like doing like actual like, y'all know like the back in the day when you watch like a porn and it'd be some corny shit in the beginning, like she'd be like, oh help, I'm drowning, and the man gonna be like, oh I'm gonna save you, I'm a lifeguard, then you jump in and start fucking her, like that type of shit. Like I like that corny shit. I just feel like I like that corny shit. I think it's hilarious. Like I don't know, I just like feel like an actress for a minute, you know. Do you get nervous when filming? I used to, I had a small period of time, like, where the camera made me nervous, but no, I don't really get nervous with the camera because I genuinely feel like the camera loves me. Like, I'm gonna leave a link. Y'all gotta take it out yourselves. The camera loves me. Like, the camera loves me. So, honestly, I'm gonna have to say, nah, I don't get nervous when I film. I don't know, I just get in my element. Obviously, I feel like for other, like, yeah, you definitely have your nervous moments, but I don't know, it's not that deep compared to, so it's like, no. And what's my plans? What do I plan to do now? For a while now, I've been, like I said, doing OnlyFans and things like that. More so focusing on, really like working on some of my skills, like putting them to use that I have. Like I said, like I like working in I like the politics, I like real estate, I like all of that stuff. So I just feel like I can finally put my energy towards something like that, or something that I like to do. I feel like that's really gonna be my plan because, girl, not going back to that. It's been a while now, and I can honestly say, like, no, like, I don't miss standing in the cold no, I don't miss that. I still have sometimes long nights, so I can't say I don't miss long nights. I feel like that's natural. Sometimes I just be up in the middle of the night anyways, so I feel like with this, like, doing OnlyFans and doing the other stuff, like, all of that, I feel like I can actually, like, be myself more. Like, I can actually, like, be a part of the world. I don't know how to explain it. If you know, you know. Like, I can actually be a part of the world, and, like, it's not all. So yeah, I definitely plan on growing more on my OnlyFans, growing more on my YouTube. I'm gonna take y'all serious now. So yeah, I feel like, I guess we're going to just see, y'all going to see in the future to see if I really do it or if I really don't. That means y'all gotta stay tuned. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side.